Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Blades of Ragnarok, episode 99, the last of the double-digit episodes, which originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get started. And then all this beer is going to be helpful as well. Let me figure out foods. Does everyone sit to the right food? No. Okay, Sven's back to praying. And as soon as Sven gets his psi focus up to skip us home from a doomsday raid on the last tribals, I will do that. And then we'll vote on who goes next. You know, which faction dies next. Okay. Yep. All right. This is spicy. We got Mech hive landing right here. Animals. Get to cover. Everybody, except for you two, get honestly, it looks like Ulf, close this door. It looks like they're all to the right of the door. Yeah, they are. Ulf, close that door for minimum damage. Everybody else head that way. Wolu, if you could piss them off in only the way... Oh, they're all scythers. Okay. It's actually not that hard to deal with, to be honest. Freya's like, let me at him. No, don't destroy that stuff. You such jerks. You want to go? We go. Yavoy. Oops, didn't mean to move you, Edith. Sorry. Go back. Oh, who's... I didn't realize Knut was down there. I was like, who's shooting from down there? And Wolu is going on a food binge next to them. Good timing, buddy. Good timing. All right, Freya, would you go help him? Wolu. Question, what kind of food binge includes you smashing up a training dummy? I don't know, but I am really curious as to what on earth is that. It's a piñata? Wolu, you're welcome to food binge, but please don't let the scyther smash you. All right, we're good. That was pretty strange, I will admit. Crow, thank you for not even trying to go to where I told you to go. I appreciate it, very much so. Okay, we're back to normal, with just a whole lot of dead mechs. They managed to kill, what, one light? Oh no, one light bulb. What will I ever do? Not the darkness. All right, so Gaia, you've got your ear. Yes, you do. Ursa, you got your jaw. And we will continue. Actually, that's pretty much all the prep I needed to do. Smooth the surfaces here. I could dig this out more because it's not overhead mountain and I could make use of this space, but that's pretty much all the perimeter that I really need. I'm going to smooth this out, though, just so that we can repair it from the other side. But yeah, I like the look of this. This is strange, I realize, but I like it. All right, Ragnar. You no longer deep drill. You go craft. That's probably one of the reasons why our craft has backed up on deep drilling, and I didn't realize it. So as soon as Sven is ready to far skip, we'll go raiding. I guess the arc leg will be up to me. Well, Wolu obviously doesn't need it. Gaia could use it, I guess, if I was to do double legs on Gaia for danger running. But I'm also of the mind of giving it to Sven, because Sven spends a lot of time in dangerous situations, and so does Frode for that matter. But Sven only has one leg, and I think he's probably the best contender given his psychic capabilities of absolutely wiping everybody out constantly. And just for giggles, I'll also give him the spine. Because I have one and I don't need it. Sven the Neuroquake bot? Yeah, he really is. I mean, I have abused Neuroquake a lot. I'm not cheating. It's just the game mechanics are probably just not that balanced for it, but he is the Neuroquake bot. Absolutely. Look at all these drugs. All right, let's unsuspend the make yayo, because we're gonna have some yayo. In fact, oh, I can't turn on the yayo song because I have disabled the vanilla soundtrack, as you can see here. It's too bad I can't play that yayo song. Okay, this monument might need a little bit more attention and love from me because it has not seen much in the way of productivity. So, who here can I have stone cut for me? Frode, I'm gonna have you stone cut for me. The Yayo song, it's part of the, when the RimWorld updated to like 1.1 with the royalty stuff, it is part of the RimWorld soundtrack, and it sounds like they're singing Yayo in the background. The Yayo song. Hey, wait a second. There's materials in there. What are you talking about? Also, Ragnar needs the lung. I keep forgetting about that. Right. Lung installation. Thank you, Shelbel, for gifting out to Goosem Gother. I appreciate it. And In Flagranti, thanks for the follow. If I got that name right. Posture check. Uh-oh. My posture was bad. All right, Architect leg, bionic spine. Now, of course, without EPOE, the bionic spine doesn't actually do anything. It's not like a higher percentage, it's just 100% efficient. but it raises his pawn value for no reason. So that's what it does. Oh, more hydrates. Cheers, Angel. Cheers, Meepo. Nothing like a duck telling me to drink. A nagging mallard. Is it juice? No, it's bubble tea. It's milk tea. Genju Naicha. Be on that list in the corner. Well, it's going to be really cool to spoil a little bit of well, almost everyone already knows this, but Western settlers will have characters that will be owned and controlled by you all, by the viewers that own the characters. So you'll be able to play alongside me more than this series where it's just you're assigned in name only. It takes a lot more setup and whatnot, but it'll be a lot more fun. Isn't there supposed to be a boba shortage? I think that's actually true. That something about COVID-19 disrupted boba supply lines. I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. And a rice shortage? Yeah. Man. Getting to have more control over your character sounds fun. It should be a lot of fun. If I do it right, it should be a lot of fun. Not only did you follow, but then you subbed. Thanks, Inflagranti. I appreciate it. There's actually, there is another benefit to all of you subs, and Nightbot has been broadcasting it, but I will remind you. Right there, the link is how to connect your Discord to Twitch, because right now I have a private poll only for my Patreon patrons and Twitch subs, where they are voting on what games to play on Twitch. And the way it works is there's a private poll and then there's a public poll. The private poll is open only to subs and patrons, and they choose like the top 5 or so options to move on to a finalist. Sort of like, preliminary and final. You get it, I think. So right now that's what's going on the Discord channel. About 2 weeks ago, I had, or like a week and a half, I had an open submission box for the subs and the patrons of games to play on the channel. And then I took those 35 or so submitted ideas and wrapped them up, rolled them into a poll. And there's a lot of really cool, things suggested for me to play. So if you have an inclination of joining Discord, or if you're already on Discord and you just haven't linked up your accounts, there's also some other benefits. You get access to like private chat channels and things like that. But yes. Okay, Sven, your psi focus is not that much higher. Oh man, we're gonna be waiting on him for a minute. In the meantime, do you guys want to change? Well, the problem is he's really our only trip home. So I could Doomsday launch Tona if I start to attack. Oh boy, and taking a look at it, I have an inappropriate relationship with some of these people. With the Pact of Zoxy, they like me, and that won't do. There really should be an option to call them up on your comms console and just to insult them until they don't like it. Does Freya or Sin have far skip? No, they don't. Neither of them does. As you can see here, no far skips. Far skip is this symbol here. The like 2 people standing, teleporting. They don't have it yet. Yeah, the chances of me finding a far skip trader is pretty low, but now that you mention it, let me see if I can't call in a loot trader again. And see if I can't trade for some far skipping. Call trader and kill them? Yeah, I guess I could do that. But you have to be an ally to call in a trader, so I would have to raise my reputation with someone that I'm neutral with significantly to be able to call in any sort of favors to them. Isn't Farskip only bought from the Empire? Exotic good merchants can have them. So if I had like an orbital trader come by, there's a chance for them to have Farskip. But yes, you're right. Normally it would only be the Empire, and the Empire doesn't exist. I killed it. Okay, what is going on here? I feel like I'm cutting stones rather constantly. And let me get one more heater in here. And I'm not sure where the stones are going. All right, so the 64, so there's 65 stones in process here. I'll keep an eye on it. I feel like we're just not making any progress over there at all. Boo Rip Empire? Yeah. They don't exist in the world. They may still be in space. That is the lore of the Empire, is that their settlements on the ground are just basic settlements, and that they significantly exist in space, which is why you can call down like orbital salvos and stuff like that. That is the lore there. Okay, so I'm actually watching Thromir do some construction. Oh yeah, maybe they've been flooring this part up. The mod that shows the guns under each pawn, yeah, that is show drafty weapons. It's something, it's a mod that I use all the time. And then for that mod to work, you just have to go to show drafty weapons and say show when not drafted. Otherwise it will hide it. But it does make it much, much, much easier to control your characters. When you enter combat, you can figure out, oh, yes, I have, you know, this many shooters and this many brawlers, and, you know, it doesn't require guesswork. It's so much nicer. Frode, aren't you supposed to... Why are you super hauling? Because I told you to super haul. Man, I really am a tool. He's supposed to be stone cutting. Manhunter pack of rats. That's a lot of rats. Well, this is kind of funny because these rats can't touch me. No. All I need to do is stay fortified, and we're done. Rats can't touch me. I'm Rhadamant. Call forth the Leth. I love that the old school people on the channel know of the legend of Leth the Rat Smasher. Now, the problem is these rats are kind of getting stuck. Sin. Let's unstuck them, shall we? Where are you going? Well, some of those rats are just too dumb for their own good. Here they go. All right, other shooters out here. And now we're just gonna have 68 dead rats to clean up. Oh, rats. At least we're training our shooting skill. All right, well, that's going on. I don't even really care to watch it, because it's not even a fight I need to worry about. So here's a poll question. Of the remaining factions, once the Savage Tribe is gone, we have the Civil Outlander. So which faction dies next? We got Civil Outlander. We've got Rough Outlander. Civil Tribe. Rough Tribe. Or Fierce Tribe. I'm gonna call them Rough. And I'm gonna save the fellow Vikings for last. I'm making the executive decision that would be the right play. There's also the question of doing the Nodron hunt. So after you vote on this, I'm going to see what you all think about the Nodron hunt, whether I should do it or not. Uh-oh. Why is time slowing down? I don't know. I wish there was a mod to be like, hey, why is time slowing down? Show me. I think it's because, like, the rats are getting close to me. Maybe it was a social fight. I have no idea. But I feel like it would be a pretty easy mod just to mouse over your accelerated time wheel to see what's causing the slowdown. I mean, in this case, it's probably all these dead rats, but that's just a speculation. I don't know for sure. Well, yep. Manhunters really don't matter. Now, the other question is, where do I put their bodies to burn? I guess I'll keep stockpiling them here. So, rotten corpses of really any kind get stocked there. Yeah, this rat attack is mostly just about having to clean up. You're right. It's not so much about the threat of the rats. It's just about the amount of corpses it produces. Why a second base? Well, here. See the goal right at the bottom? Or second to last? Goal, settle multiple villages. From the onset of the series, I had a list of maybe 15 or so different unique goal ideas for this series, and settling multiple bases was one of them that got voted on. So it was a publicly decided goal for myself in this specific series for me to settle multiples, which is why I did it. Am I planning on settling more than 2? No. I wasn't planning on it. I mean, I could, but at this point, the enemy factions are getting wiped out quick enough that I don't think it warrants it. It would just slow down the... Did it get voted on? Yeah, of course it got voted on. Everything always gets voted on. For the most part. Alright, Rough Tribe. Alright, Rough Tribe. What's your name? Zoxy? The Zoxy? Yeah, they're next. Hey, Shellbell, thanks for the bits. Sounds like mental insanity. Well, one of the things I've had in the past is the Twitch Toolkit series. They actually break with multiple tiles. That's happened to me a lot, where I call it the Uber bug, but basically what ends up happening is it, like, I can't even describe it because it's so wild, but it, like, minifies everything. So it, like, will minify mountains and cause pawns to be in superpositions and in both of the colonies at the same time. It's very, very, very strange. I'm not doing it justice about how strange it is. It merges both the tiles, like, yeah. So for that reason, I tend not to, especially on the Toolkit series, play with multiple colonies, because it will break, and well, that kind of sucks as a streamer to have your entertainment break on you. So hope that explains why I'm not making it harder for myself. So Sven is just about at the psi focus level to get where he needs to be. Now the other thing is I'm supposed to be killing these raiders with a doomsday launcher. So I brainstormed a little bit, because you voted on that, how I want to get that done. And it's going to be a very strange raid that I put on. Yeah. So Sven and Freya are going to be shoved to the front here. Sven, you are going to ditch that helmet of yours in lieu of, I don't know, this masterwork one. That sounds like a pretty good quality. Or, yeah, that masterwork one. Because I don't want you psychically insensitive. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of constructors. So Wolu, you're going to go 2. And who else constructs? Edith and Thromir. Where is Edith? Edith is in a bad mood. I'm going to leave her behind. Ulf doesn't construct it. So 3 constructors is fine. Am I planning on adding more colonists? If I happen upon them, I'm not going to go out of my way to add them. But if one, let's say, falls on my lap because they raid me and they're like good, I'll do it. I'm not against it. Oh, Gaia, what? Oh, no. This whole time you've been doing this, haven't you, Gaia? Sorry, Gaia. Sleeping with the rats. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. This is a very secure base from most enemies here. All right, this butcher is for all. Cool. All right. Well, Thromir, as soon as you wake up, I'm on my way. So we're just waiting on you. Throw. He's about to wake up. And then we'll be raiding a Hotfash. So the question is, after the raid, should I quest or raid again? So the quest here is to kill the Nudrin. Nudrin are like big cows. I get a lot of money for it. They're giant ox, I guess. Oh, not Hotfash. Yeah, as soon as I raid Tona. Not Hotfash. Do I go attack the Nudrin, or do I just go to the next town and destroy them? All right, Thromir, you're good. So, Doomsday Launch. I'm going to kick out of the stockpile here and haul it. Oh, Gaia, someone's organ got harvested. What a wuss. I'm kidding. So the people that are going, Sven, Wolu, Freya, and Thromir. I'm going to send Antimony or Antimony as well. It might not fare well for Auntie there, but I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, I got some fresh coffee. I like. And what else are we going to send? We're going to send some fine meals. We're probably not going to be there long enough to warrant... Is anyone I'm sending have Lucy addiction? I don't think so. We're probably not going to be there long enough to warrant too many bedrolls or whatnot, but we'll do them anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. And accept. Oh, actually, that's not what I meant to do. Crud. Hold on. Yeah, Wolu has an addiction. True. All right, items. So Doomsday is going to be the first thing I load in. And then Granite, I'm going to load in... Ooh, I need more... Okay. Doom. 1, 2... And this will make sense when I get there. So I'm trying to think of, like, the right way to round up a bunch of enemies. And the right way is to build a bit of a fortress of my own that they have to try to break into to group them all into one tight space together so that I can more easily and effectively take them out. So I'm going to have to build on their map tile. So let's take fine meals and hay, herbal, ambrosia, wake up, go juice, Lucy, and let's do a soother because we might be in a bad mood, and then beds and some mead. Okay, and then granite. 400 seems fine. Funding the fortress. That is some funding. Oh, hi Yoda. I noticed. I heard it. I heard something happen. But damn, imagine. That is quite generous. Oh, it is raining out. Oh, okay. Yoda is very wet. Oh, poor buddy. Hold on, buddy. Thank you again, Medj. I'm drying them off. This is, I got a paper towel here. It's the only thing. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. He is now a dark Jedi Master. I think they're called Sith. Hi, little Sith Lord. Evil Sith Lord. Fortunately, Yoda doesn't smell when he's wet. You know what? I think he just wants to be in my lap. Yoink! Hey, bud. Well, thank you for all the fortress funding. It's more than generous, Medj. Directed to Yoda warming. He's warm. You really are wet. Oh boy, and you stinky doggy. The telltale wet dog smell. No. Oh, he's shivering. Let's see this. Hi, buddy. Hi. It's funny, so I have 2 other dogs, as you well know, and Tusk hates Rain, because she has such a thick, fluffy coat that Rain, it just never gets off of her, you know. When she's wet, she stays wet forever, in other words. One thing I want to do is raise the amount of meals that Gaia makes up to 40, because it occurs to me now that Gaia is on a mental break, I don't have a cook. Yeah, Tusk is a fluffy cloud of love. It's like almost sickening how loving she is. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. This is not in any way a complaint. It's just she like demands cuddles all the time. It's pretty hilarious. Okay, so this building is getting built after all. Where's Tusk? I don't know. She's just not here with me. Let's launch to Edge. Obviously dropping at the center would be a big problem. I can call her. Except for if Yoda's wet, Tusk is certainly wet, which means my little office here is about to get real stinky. Tusk doesn't like hair dryers either. Yoda kinda is desensitized. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Yeah, she's wet as well. For a second, I thought we were dropping to the middle here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need to do. Sven, you are going to take the shot when the shot is taken. Wolu. Excuse me. Wolu. Let's see. Trying to think of how to set this up. Okay, you can't even see Yoda anymore because he's tucking. There you go. Don't equip the mead. Oh, I never sent, okay, forget the hay. I never sent, antimony. So, when you attack like this, the enemies will attack you after like a certain, like you don't get a forever count, right? They eventually will come mess with you. So what's going to be important here is to do two things. One, we are going to want to create like a diversion where we'll want to purposefully usher them in to a certain area, and I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. Like this, maybe. All right, let me zone it, because essentially what I want to do is to absolutely maximize the amount of damage that the single Doomsday launcher connects with. And they're a mix of melee and ranged. Sven, where are you go? No. Okay, let's restrict. Sven's trying to get his sight focus up. Wolu's just laying on the ground. Who plant cuts here? Wolu does. Freya's a night owl, so she's already asleep. Man, this really is like... Oh, and who built the snowman right... Are you kidding? No. Don't build the snowman right where I'm building a wall. Don't destroy the snowman. No man for the snowman. You know, I might be able to just take a shot on them. Hey, look, I'm getting to see what's inside there again. But I'll try to do it the design that I had in mind, because I feel like that might be more interesting to look at. I love that Freya's just like, nah, I'm good, I'm asleep. Leave me be. They're all sort of just doing their own thing. Rip Frosty. I'm sorry about Frosty. And thank you, Dip Dip, for the follow. All right. Doomsday launch. What is there? 14? Let's say there's probably like 20-ish of them. Maybe a little fewer, but something like that. Okay, Psychic Soothe Male, which is where? At Skullheim? They're still cleaning up rats. Can you believe that? We have permanently donated hay here. I don't really ever plan on getting the hay back. And now all I'm trying to do is just build up a little bulwark to trigger them to fight me. Have I ever played a From Software game? I don't... You'd have to name one of their games. But to my knowledge, no. Oh yeah, I've played some Dark Souls. All right, who is Thromir? You're gonna be the one to piss them off, I think. Okay, Thromir, go make them angry. Freya's up. And a bulk goods trader somewhere. Bulk goods trader over Helheim. Alright. My assault rifling should get their attention. If I could connect. There we go. And show me what you got. So some of them are a little slow, but the vast majority are coming to come mess with me, right? And I've got Freya and Sven in the pocket. Let me also hit the Soother. Wolu, stay there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's hope. Here, have a little ambrosia. Your mood was lower than it needed to be. All right. You're mad at me, right? You're coming to bash my doors in? Yes. That's what I want. All right, so they're stacking up against my my little base thing here a little bit. And Freya, go invisible. Actually, Freya, stand right here. This door should close. All right, I have to. Ooh. Toxic. Okay, I don't care. All right, taking a look. I have invisibility for 7 more seconds. I can recast it on myself. Oh, it wore off. Awkward. Let's just shoot. All right, everybody go down there. Oh, no, there it goes. Wolu down. My plan worked swimmingly. But we cannot allow survivors, so let's get out there. No one must speak of this massacre. Viper, thanks for the resub. Strange plan, but it worked. Yeah, it did work. I was thinking about how do you get. So here's my thought. How do you get ranged and melee in one big clump? Well, when does that happen? Only really when they're attacking your walls, like they're sappers. So what I thought to myself is, I need to get this colony to sap me. So I need to build something to force them to act as sappers. Now the problem is, how do I get a shot on them if they're sapping me? Well, I have a backdoor, and I cast invisibility on my anti-sapper, essentially. And that's what it did. I set it up so I pissed them off, and they came running at me, obviously, as you saw. And then Freya made Sven invisible. He crept out the back, and boom! He kills everyone, and they're none the wiser. And these tribals, not even any of them have survived to tell the tale about how I murdered them in such a devious way. Which I just find hilarious. Like, it was a full clear. Like, it's pretty rare that no one escapes, but nobody escaped. Actually, Buffalo would be, how hurt are you? Oh, well, you're missing a leg and an eye. Buffalo here would be a really, really, really good brawler to use the Justice Doer. The Justice Doer is the this Persona Hammer. This Persona Hammer gives psi focus when the brawler gets a kill, and he is hypersensitive to begin with, as you can see, and he has a burning passion for melee. Now the issue here is he's gonna die really fast, which is kind of my fault. But I will try to rescue Buffalo. These other guys, not so much. So let's make sure that Buffalo does not burn, at least. Wolu, could you poke through their base so we could get out of here? Because Sven's gonna want to far skip us home soon. So Thromir, get the bed installed. Prison. Capture. Actually, Sven, you capture because you're the doctor. Thromir, are you bloodlust? No, you are not. Freya is not bloodlust. Do you have a bloodlust weapon though? No. So Wolu and Sven are bloodlusts. So I will kill the remainder with Wolu and Sven. Freya, you can go over to the outpost as well. All right, you tend. Make sure he doesn't die. It's only 3 injuries that are bleeding, so it'd be really fast to tend. And then Thromir, don't sleep. Just hang out. Just stand around. If your mood's low, have some ambrosia. Here, have even smoke leaf. I don't care. I don't even care. All right. Wolu, what do we got up here? I thought I claimed that door. Oh, I did, but... Very interesting architecture so far. No zone restrictions. Very Fortress-esque. Again, just sort of garbage tribal weapons that you'd expect the garbage tribals to have. Yeah, I like forced him to take his mood boosts. So Buffalo is all set to be X-filled out of here, or whatever you want to call it. And I just want to check if there's anything worthwhile anywhere else for me to grab. I don't really want torch belts or these. Ooh, but this I could take. I don't really need to unforbid it, though. All right, last room. Let's check it. And we'll get on out of here. So you all voted that I quest after this. And I will do just that. So with these guys, I'm actually going to go out to the Nodrin. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Sven, let's have some fun. Let's have some blood play. Oopsie. And then I'll get out to the Nodrin. Okay, let's allow all. And caravan. Now, that does mean we're going to be caravanning the prisoner, Buffalo, but whatever. It's fine. We, I think, have enough Luciferium for the trip. That should not be a problem. Pemmican. I will have to change their diets around. I'm going to leave the hops and that kind of stuff behind. And then we have 4+1, so we'll bring an extra bedroll for our prisoner. Because I have a heart. Because we're going to want to recruit him eventually. So send and approach. All right. I think what I'm going to do is send some additional shooters out to reinforce for the Nudrun hunt. Once we get out to that. So that it's not just Sven and Thromir fighting the Nudrun by themselves. Because I don't know how strong the legendary oxes are at brawling, but I'd rather just shoot them, I think. Shooting them sounds a lot more comfortable. My 2 cents. So how'd you like that weird tactic? It was very weird. I fully acknowledge, but it worked. Just call Buffalo Waddles. So the almost everything meal designations is going to have to be what we eat because we're going to run out of meals, I think, and have to rely on pemmican. Another thing is Gaia. You've been crazed for a long time. Ooh, research. That's right. I forgot that like research is a thing that we do. Molecular analysis or compact weaponry. Sorry, I'm having trouble typing up. Compact weaponry. I'll include hydroponics in case you guys want that. Or colored lights, sure. What else? Smoke pot belts. And carpet making. Bing! Alright. Let me know what you want me to research. Gaia needs the adrenaline rush of the ancient dangers. Else she goes insane. Oh, we have an unexpected Civil Outlander Union ally. What I should do, if I wasn't lazy, is edit the save game file to make them permanent enemies, but I didn't do that, because, you know, that would be me being diligent, and I am negligent. I do like this little barracks. In fact, what is the comfort levels of these beds? Most of them are masterwork. 1 is normal. Oh, let's get some additional beds, I guess. Let's try for excellent beds across the board, and then put 1 universal dresser in the middle. Because that's totally how dressers work. Where's my hall? Hall cancel. There. I only want those 2 marbles moved. Carpet making and hydroponics. A bit tied. If I did hydroponics, I'm not even sure what I would do with it. Like where it would go. Not to say that you can't vote on it. More about, I have no idea how I would even bother using it. Alright, so there's the 2 excellent beds. 1 and 2. Arna's first try did double. So Ingen and Ursa need new beds. There. Now everybody has comfortable beds and the barracks is a little bit better. Looks like hydroponics. You can't grow Devil Strain in hydroponics. You can only grow, like, rice, potatoes, berries. There's a pretty limited list. It's not like I need Devil Strain, though. I have 3,000 of it. Oh, we have another nasty... Oh, hello. Another nasty social fight that I wasn't even paying attention to, where 2 of my guys ripped each other apart. Let me just assess... Yeah, there we are. Alright, so the Nodrin hunt is a... well, it says 3.7 day march, but that's not true, because What's-His-Face is going to be able to walk soon. Maybe. I mean, we beat him up pretty good. But if he is able to walk, that timer changes and speeds up. Oh, is this a home zone? No, it's not. Ursa, what are you doing? Get out of the fire. Why did you jump into the fire? Did you want, like, a souvenir corpse of burning animal? Because that would be extraordinarily strange. Not that I wouldn't put it past you. Okay, so we finally deep drilled out all of this. And I can ignore this zone. Naz, would you be so kind as to haul the drill over? To focus solely on plasteel, because we are going through a plasteel very, very, very fast as we crank out the recon armor, because recon armor is 80 plasteel a piece. The loot trader. Oh, great, of course. Our trader yet again gets herself beat to a pulp right before I have to do the trade. Thanks for that. That's just so very awesome of you, Edith. Alright. Looks to me like you all want me to do hydroponics, which is fine. I think what I'll do with hydroponics is probably set up some hydroponics for Skullheim somewhere. Like in this area, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out yet. But if we are doing that, I'm going to have to start digging this area out and figuring out you know, where the overhead mountain is, where it isn't, and that kind of stuff. So, cool. I'll get that done. Thank you for watching The Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com, which can be found in the description of the video, has all of the information you need to catch a live stream. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.